I think we probably have the same challenges, as every growing company has. And I think it's, get everyone in the same direction, aligned with the vision, and also make money.
Good enough, so you gotta be great, and I'ma do whatever it takes. Doing what I love for life, and I'll pay the price, and not stopping even if the shit kills me, even if it kills me.
Hi friends, and welcome to MattGron Talks. This is episode 191, and my name is Mattias Gronborg, aka MattGron, and here I share my scale-up journey, building my company from nothing to something. And of course, as usual, my co-host and dear friend, Svea Malina Lanshoff. How are you doing, Svea?
I'm doing good. Welcome to MattGron Talks. This is where entrepreneurship runs smack into reality. Welcome to all the newcomers. Welcome if you know us already. And yeah, we smack into reality 3 times every single week. We have different topics depending on the day. We publish on Monday, Wednesday, and on Friday. And we have a whole framework in place. Mattias, that's your job.
Yes, the smacking framework here. So every Monday we talk about self-development, and I'm sharing my journey growing as a human being and a leader. And then every Wednesday we talk about all the things I'm learning in the entrepreneurial process, scaling up my company. And then every Friday we talk about my weekly self-inventory, and that means I typically share what I could have done differently. We also go through what I've learned, and we are celebrating the victories. And this is a documenting vlog. So typically Svea says that's my diary.
Exactly. So
yes,
thank you for the framework. That's it. So you know what we're up to, but yeah, it's Wednesday today. So we are going to talk about teams, I thought, because, especially compared to last year when we first started working together, the team has been growing quite a lot. Like, I'm not exactly sure, like, the percentage or anything, but where were you, like, beginning of last year when we started? Wasn't it, like, between 10 and 15 people or something?
Yeah, somewhere there, I think. Yeah.
And now where are you at right now?
25.
Yeah, so there you go. Like it's quite a couple of people who have been added to the team, which is obviously great. And I'm curious, what kind of things change when a team is growing? Maybe there are some good things, some bad things. I just want to hear your perspective today, some things you have noticed. But first of all, I would like to ask you, what were some struggles along the way when you were growing the team? Because I know it's not easy, and there was sometimes sort of back and forth. You hired some people, and then some people left, and you hired again. I think that's a very common pattern. It is kind of hard to get over like a certain amount. Can you maybe share what some struggles were at your company to grow the team where they are now?
I think we probably have the same challenges, as every growing company has. And I think it's, get everyone in the same direction, aligned with the vision, and also make money, at the same time as you're adding more people on board, adding people to the team. So
I think you also mentioned at some points that especially in your niche, like the IT service niche, there the job market is overheating, as you always say. I think it's a very nice image to paint. And I think you also mentioned that was also a challenge for you, right, to get new people on board, because everyone needs these people right now, especially with Corona and so much remote work, and people needed IT people, right? That was probably also a struggle, I could imagine, to grow the team.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for sharing that. I also think it's probably doesn't really matter what your company is about. I think it's the things you summed up there is probably what every company is facing at that point. And now to the interesting question that I initially had. I'm just curious, when you look back when the team was maybe 10 to 15 people, now it's 25 and still growing. What are some things that you noticed? I mean, it could be negative things, could be positive things, or no value at all. I'm just curious what your experience is. What are the differences maybe that you've seen?
The differences, more people.
Need a bigger office.
And and it's like it's a very wide question. I think trying to find something like inside of myself in one way. I think like something we spoke about in the last episode, which is also closest to my heart, is from the leader perspective. From my perspective as the CEO and founder, I would say I see there's a huge importance of actually be on the front line, find a way to be on the front line and to scale the vision and like how we actually can talk about that in a much more scalable way, because it's super important, because you could look at it in this way, like you need to find the vision message to the market, because that's why the customers are buying from us. Like we need to communicate and that iGoMoon's vision, we take our customers to the moon, and then we need to be very clear with the internal message, which is very why driven. That's the reason why people work here at iGoMoon, and as you said, it's very connected to find the right people and make people stay. And I think that's something I think a lot about every day, and I can see a difference, as you said in your question. Like when we were 10 people, 15 people, then it was in one way I was able to do like all the work around that, but now we need a way to scale that. So yeah, and I mean, one reason why I do this vlog is to scale that, to be honest. Like that's the one of the main reasons why I started a vlog last year when we started the vlog together. So yeah.
Can you explain that? Like how does that help you scale that?
I record myself talking and people can watch it.
Yeah.
That's how you scale.
Yeah.
When I'm in a meeting face to face, then I can't scale it in the same way. So
I was wondering now with what you shared there, it kind of sounds like it is a bit easier to lead a group when it's a smaller group. Is that the way? Because you're maybe like more regularly, more closer to every single one, and when the company is growing, you can't like sustain the relationship so closely to everyone anymore. What would you say? Is it harder or easier with a smaller or a bigger team?
It's just a part of the journey. It depends what you want to do in life. So I think when you ask the question, it comes very much from the how perspective, like nitty gritty, like like it's some type of process or something. I think, I mean, if you were asking me if this was my first day operating a business and we were 2 people, that would be hard that day, because I was maybe doing something I haven't done before. And then leading 10 people might be a new challenge. And so I don't really ask myself the question in that way, and maybe that's is the interesting part of it. Like the mindset you need to push yourself to actually do it. Yeah, I don't find a better way to answer that question, because this is where I am now. I'm learning, and you know, I'm growing into that person, the leader I need to be able to lead 25 people, and then I need to do the same thing to lead 50 people and 100 people.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I love that answer, that you don't really compare to where you were at that point where you're here, because neither times you had been at that point before. So I really like that, the view that you have, that you just grow into whatever is needed, right, along the way. And who knows, maybe in 1 or 2 years, maybe there are 100 people, 200 or 50, you never know. And then you have to adjust to that, for sure.
You know, what comes up when you ask that question is something that I see going on in the company, but I can also say, like, in a bigger macro, like a bigger perspective. It's going on also in the society, and it is actually that you think that you can wait to do something, like, and you think you think you can figure out the what by not doing anything, and I think I don't have the answers to answer the question. I need to stay humble to the process and realize that, you know, maybe I will never figure it out. Like, because leadership is all about, you know, people, communication, and, you know, probably a lot of other ingredients as well. But what I'm trying to say is that it is like I'm curious. Like, that's what I am. Like, I'm trying to stay curious in the process.
It sounds like you're not focusing on the what, you're focusing on the how. To me, like, you're figuring out how to do things and to make them better and improve them. This is how I
or maybe even, or maybe even I mean the what if perspective. Yeah. Because I mean, maybe I'm like, there is maybe not like a recipe, like how I need to stay curious and think more about what if and why I do things. So yeah,
nice. I would call this a wrap. Focus on how and why you do things instead of the what. Love that one. Nice summary. Okay. Mattias, do you think it's a wrap for today, or is there anything you really want to push out regarding that?
I think that's everything we have for today.
Okay.
I have a meeting coming up.
All right. Then we wrap it up.
4 minutes, and I need to prepare a little bit for that.
Yeah, so see, documenting vlog. This is how it is.
Thanks for watching.
Okay, I'm just going to wrap up in 1 minute. So if you guys like what we're doing here, please subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment if you have any questions or ideas for future episodes. Like this video and hit the bell. If you do all these things, you get some extra karma points, and we hope to see you in the next one. And Mattias, thank you for today, and good luck with your meeting.
Okay, thank you very much, Svea. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye-bye.
See you in the next one. Bye-bye.